Imagine fighting an enemy that never looks the same twice. That's cancer, a shapeshifter. Doctors use chemotherapy where fragile cells die. However, there are some resistant ones that will survive and also rise again. This back and forth is like a game of guacamole. Knock out one type, another one pops up. To guess cancer's next move, researchers have long used equations. These are handmade models built by experts to describe how cells grow or compete. They give us clear rules, but only to a point. Cancer is just too complicated for simple formulas to catch all its tricks. AI can recognize patterns humans can't, but it doesn't give any explanation. So for doctors, that's a deal breaker because it's a life or death situation.
Decades ago, two brilliant mathematicians, Andrei Kolmogorov and Vladimir Arnold, proved something remarkable. They say that any complex system can be broken down into smaller parts, building block. Of course, this work was mostly theoretical until Khan was introduced. It changed this theory into practice. Khans are like deep learning model, but except like other traditional deep learning models, they don't just give you a prediction and keep everything in black box. They're designed to be open. This means that anyone working with them can see how the models came up with the prediction.
So our project combines two ideas. Firstly, we have Khan, who acts like a detective and finds out all possible equations. And then comes our judge, which is EGT, who filters out all the rubbish equations and only keeps the simple ones, which are biologically sensible and which explains how cancer cells acts. So I have a question.
Sure.
How does this all works? Khan, EGT and everything, how does it connect?
So cancer data goes to Khan, and what Khan does is it actually creates many equations which can be a lot to handle from scientists. And what EGT does, or evolutionary game theory, it goes on and it filters which equations are biologically plausible or sensible for it to be used in simulations from scientists and biologists, so it can be helpful to actually deal with cancer data and how they evolve.
So we are not claiming to cure cancer, but with the help of Khan and EGT, we want to create a compass which can steer us through the complexity. Like from a whole lot of equations, we can find the right ones. And our scientists and doctors have the right tools to outsmart and fight the cancer.